I'm coming from a time where teachers were 35 and older, maybe 40s, 50s, and now we're having teachers, school teachers, who are fresh out of college. And if they're fresh out of college, they're not too far from being fresh out of high school. The very last time I worked in a school setting was school year 2017, 2018, and I was working in a high school. A lot of the teachers there were pretty young, fresh out of college, and some were still in school. And I'm just coming from a time where teachers were seasoned, and if there were new teachers, younger teachers coming in, they were assistant teachers to the main teacher, and the main teacher, who was an older woman, older man, would definitely school them on how to, work with the children, work with the topics, the subjects, and everything in the classroom. And I don't see that anymore. The older teachers who used to be there to train the younger ones that were coming in is no longer a thing anymore. So now we got these younger school teachers who are not that experienced in this, that said, let's just put the whatever subject they teach on the side. They don't have that experience. A lot of these school teachers are fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, or still in college, and they don't have children, so they don't. The whole children experience for them is is a lot of them are shell shocked when they get a whole bunch of students at one time, and there's a lot going on in the classroom. Um, it's overwhelming. That's the word I'm looking for. It's overwhelming for them. And a lot of these teachers today are not teachers because they really want to be teachers. Like they're not passionate about this is what they really want to do. A lot of these people are getting these titles and these jobs of being a school teacher because this is money to be made, you know? They're doing it just for a paycheck, and this is nothing they really want to do, you know? Maybe something that they would really wanted to do, they can't put their hands on it right now because they didn't get their degree in it right now, or it's feel that, whatever their main, whatever they're studying in school, they just can't fulfill that area, so they jump right into school teaching. But yeah, so like I said, the last time I was in a school setting, that I worked in a school setting, was 2017, 2018. It's not my first time in a school setting. Years before that, I was in another school. So yeah, so that school year, I noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm looking at the wrong way. The school teachers went around the classroom. Now these are high school students. The school teachers were collecting the students' Instagram, their social media information, so she can follow them on Instagram. And I just thought it was kind of weird. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. A lot of these school teachers now, they're so young, and they want to be more like buddy buddy. Don't get it twisted. It's okay to have a connection with your students so they can be able to. You want to relate to them in some type of, not really relate, but let them be able to come to you if they don't understand the subject, if they need more help, and they can verbally express themselves. How they feel about it, or if they need, like I said, if they need help in that topic. But it's just weird when they were asking for their social media. I was like, why would they want to follow them on social media? I don't know. In high school, a lot of those students are between the ages of 14 to 18, and some are older in their later teens and early 20s, because you can get your high school diploma until you can be in high school until you're the age 21. And so some of those students are around around that ballpark. And again, these new age teachers are way younger, so they're not even out their 20s yet. So they probably still are. They're pretty sure they have a life outside of work where they might be still partying, and it's just a different feel now. It's just, I don't know. It was just something about the last time I was in a school setting. I was like, it's just not the same. Some years before that, the school I worked in some years before that was fucking awesome. Oh